Okay, so I didn't think I was gonna do this, but I guess I am. Let's watch this live. I'm gonna eat some food and shit right now, but I'm done playing League, but I am gonna watch some League. So if you guys want to come in and react with me and check this shit out, let's do it.
It's really going to be interesting to see how they're going to do. Rascal versus Dundun is what we're going to be highlighting here as well, of course. Rascal.
Sorry, that game just kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and watch this.
And for Dundun, definitely very outspoken, really fun to watch. Results
fucking spelled that wrong, dude.
There as Teddy, obviously a true veteran of the LCK in his 8th year here. And Jiwoo, really, even though Nongshim's performances as a team weren't necessarily the greatest, they were really impressive at showing off how strong Jiwoo is as an individual player.
Exactly right, and that is Kim Bom-sok. He is, of course, with the Uri Bank. He is one of the executives over there taking a bow here. Fantastic to have him here at LOL Park, sporting the LCK. Really good stuff. But yes, it's time to get into it, Chronicler. It's time to see what Jiwoo has cooking for us on the side of Nongshim, like you were talking about. He is kind of their star player. I think the heart player is Dundun, but it's Jiwoo that does a lot of the carrying. But now it's time to hear from the players.
저희 로스터가 이제 저랑 원딜을 제외하고는 다 신인 선수들
Fuck yeah.
그래서 같이 하게 되었는데 스탠 있다는 느낌을 많이 받았고 고점이 높을 것 같다.
DRX 신인 선수들 있지만 또 베테랑 선수들도 있는 것 같아서 조화가 잘 되면 강한 팀이 될 것 같다.
저희 팀 선수들이 사실 신인이긴 한데 CL에서 좋은 성적도 많이 거뒀고 경험치를 좀 잘 먹은 신인들이라고 생각해서 잘할 거라고 생각하고 있습니다.
저희가 4년 때 아마 같이 하는 걸로 아는데 그만큼 오래 했으니까
무조건
저희가 합은 훨씬 잘 맞을 거라 생각하고 있습니다.
농심이 좀 더 잘할 거라고 생각해요. 서머에는 이제 뭐 지호 선수가 되게 돋보이는 좀 그런 활약들도 했다고 생각해서
아이고 우리 지호가 고생이 많네. 파이팅하자. 올해도 잘해보자.
I put that
제일
backwards.
탑답다 그런 선수가 듣는 선수인 것 같아요. 빼셔야 할 것 같은 상황에서 그냥 안 빼시고 죽으시더라고요. 그런 거 생각하면 기가 없다, 탑답다.
아스팔 선수 시즌 중에 1인 캐리 하는 장면들 되게 많이 보여주셔가지고
저는 팀의 기동 같은 느낌의 아버지였다면은 김준 선수는 살짝 사고치는 아빠.
저희가 합을 맡은 기간도 길고 또 이번 시즌에 변경점들도 되게 많은 것 같아서 엄청 좋은 기회라 생각하고 있고 기대하셔도 좋을 것 같습니다.
김준 선수 저희가 이제 개막전을 만나게 됐는데 저희가 농심 든든하게 먹고 기세 타서 연승하겠습니다.
작년보다 훨씬 매콤해진 농심 보여드리겠습니다.
Now I'm starting to think that maybe Dundun just took Impact's words just slightly wrong when it came to the top die thing, because he just went for it himself. It is now time to welcome our first two teams to LOL Park, starting with DRX, led by the man that has been with the team the longest. Rascal, fair bit on his shoulders here, especially up against Dundun there towards the top side of the map. Good old Reliable. But Sponge, Satab, big welcome to the LCK. You proud of your boys, Chronicler?
You know I am, and they're not just my boys anymore. You
our
are
boys,
also
are you proud of our boys?
Exactly, everyone's a challenger enjoyer these days. But Sponge is a player that was in the finals of Challengers last spring. And definitely a player that I've been excited to see. Satab has been around for a little bit longer, was also part of the roster that did exceptional back in 2022 spring. And I can't wait to see how they do. The influx of Challengers players has been one of my favorite things of the last 2 years of the LCK. And then to offset it...
Yeah, sorry guys. I
Good
totally
through Teddy,
was gonna watch this in the
obviously
room
not
and just go to
having the
sleep,
greatest
but I'm not
time
even
last
tired.
round,
And I thought,
back then
this looks
with
pretty
the
dope. I
sandbox.
think I should stream this and
But
let
I
some
think, you know,
people
one
see this shit and
season
react with me.
in such a long career, we can forgive him.
No,
And I was just honestly, I was just hungry.
That's
all it really was. I was just hungry,
That
so.
is a long time, of course, starting off.
That and I don't want to play
reaching his,
ranked anymore, so.
I
But I'll
guess
watch
his
this shit.
peak on, Jin-Air. It's
We'll
just
watch
weird to
this,
say
do
peak,
this stream,
but the peak
and then I'm gonna
amount of
hop
game
off.
time spent in a game, probably 92 minutes won't ever be beat, I don't reckon.
Just
Teddy
starting,
was
so.
there. Teddy's been there for a really, really long time. Of course, had his stint on T1, has been playing all
Love to
over the
watch
place
this.
since his time on
When
Jin-Air,
when
and
Worlds
has now
happens and all that
landed
shit,
with DRX, and we'll see whether
it's
him
one of
and
my
Flutter
favorite
can
things
have
to
a good
watch.
time. They're
I love
towards
it.
the bottom side of the map. And it is also,
There.
got a lot of
Kind of want to keep it low
players that
because
have
I'm talking and
been
shit,
for a long time.
like I'm reacting and whatnot.
Mentioned by Dundun quite a lot. It's about whether this team can mesh and how long it's going to take as well. I think expectations should be relatively low here for DRX at the very beginning.
Well,
the
of course,
season.
bro. This is
The
LCK.
ceiling is high.
It's literally LCK.
So we take a look at that one star.
You don't see any white players in LCK.
This team won Worlds
Now, like,
about a year and a couple
what's it
months
called?
ago, but it did happen as
LEC
Mr.
and
Overreliable
I forget what the other one is.
Carrying the log that looks like a stack of pizzas or something from
But anyways,
I absolutely love it.
European, what's it called? I think it's the LEC is European, and then there's LCS. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah. LCS and LEC, or whatever it is. Anyways, those are the two teams that are like North America and then Europe, and you see a lot of white players in those. But in these like LCK, LPL, and there's a Chinese one too. I forget what they're called. I think China's the LPL, or no, yeah, China's LPL. So China, so LCK, LPL, they're both what's it called? They're all Asians, Asian, Japanese, whatever you want, whatever they are. They're from Asia. If they're Korean, if they're Asian, you know, if they're Japanese, Chinese, they all come from Asia. So technically, quote unquote, they're all Asian. But I love watching these. It's so fun, dude. What the hell is going on here?
Nongshim hammer. We got Jiwoo smash. Oh, blew it apart. Oh, reliable. Your logs. What's happening here?
That was kind of stupid.
They're shattering expectations, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they're doing. I didn't know what to expect. And then some sticky tape came off the log. And then we pulled a string.
That looks so dumb.
It was. And normally, in order to break apart a log, not only does it separate very differently, but you use an axe instead. They're changing up the tools, just showing that they have a lot of different answers to what's ahead of them.
Oh, these kids are all players. All young players.
Slogan, as we heard just earlier.
These are all people from the rookie team. He might go Poppy. We might see a Poppy. I have no idea, bro. I'm kind of at a loss with you. I have no clue.
Most notably, they did a great job in ASCI, which is like baby worlds for challengers, and other up-and-coming leagues. And then these players have been together for a really long time, even including Colmy, who, of course, last year did play a little bit in spring, but it was only 4 games.
His name is Colmy.
It was Fiesta that was the starter. But Colmy, to me, is a player that I have pretty great expectations of. And I think that Jiwoo has shown that even if the team performance, I don't think will necessarily be substantially different for Nongshim, right? Maybe they
not racist or anything, but man, they're fucking ugly, dude. Look at this part. Look at that part, bro. They all have that, like, they all have that Asian part. Like, they have the really short hair, and they got the little, whoop. Like, mine's actually long. I got some long hair, so my part's actually, like, necessary. Because if I don't, then it just looks like a freaking mop top. So that's why I part my hair. These are straight mop tops. He's got the best hair out of all of them.
I still don't know if we ever actually left. No, I don't know either.
Nah, these...
Left that broadcast because apparently we were AI.
Even with their funny ass hair, bro. These fuckers are so good at this video game, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy how good these fuckers are at League. I'm thinking about if there's anything else I can go grab to eat real quick, like, and be fast about it. I'll be right back. I want some more food.
last little while, but has been a fantastic player in both roles. And the giggles for the bottom lane of Nongshim here. Jiwoo starting off strong, and it's him that's laughing and smiling and not Peter. And that worries me, man. That means that there's a lot of exuberance on this team.
And that, to me, is one of the big advantages that is here today, outside of what we already talked about, the individual player, notwithstanding. When it comes to teamwork, obviously Nongshim's going to have an advantage, but I also think that this Nongshim team also know that for them, there aren't really any expectations. And on the flip side, for Rascal and Teddy, both of them came off of some truly, truly tragic seasons.
Oh, yes.
So, even though obviously there'll be a little bit of nerves, mostly for Satap and Sponge, I don't think on them there will be a lot of expectations, but for some of the veterans in their team,
You don't really see Jin in these
great start to your season.
in these matchups. You don't ever really see Jin. You're probably gonna see like a Callista, Draven, like Ashe. They play like really typical champions, like most played champs.
For these guys, of course, it was a little bit facetious.
You might see like a Caitlyn, but
Still, it is
there's like a Varus. They play like very select few champions, like, and it's not just in LCK, like in Asia. It's all throughout. It's like North America, Europe, like all over, all of the divisions. They all play like a really small champ pool. You don't really see like other champions. They always stick to like certain champions, and it bugs the hell out of me because you would like to see like a bigger champ pool, but they play a lot of the same champions.
And even in the when they lost
Like what?
DK in spring 2022, the fact that they made it to the final.
Ashe is getting banned, so if you don't, if Callista doesn't get banned, look for Callista. Senna too. These Asian fuckers play Senna ADC a lot, and they just smack the fuck out of people. See, look, Ashe and Callista already banned. So these are champions, like, they're always playing these certain champions, and they're banned. Look at this shit. Varus banned too. All these champions that I'm naming to you, bro, these are all champions that are really fucking mained on this shit. Especially in LCK, these are the champions that you see most. They're probably gonna ban Senna too. Because Senna's played a lot. LeBlanc ban. LeBlanc is really OP right now with AD. So they're banning her out because they don't want to deal with it. Casante's very overused in this shit too. Casante is very strong, but he gets banned so much.
I look at the AD carry ban.
Thankfully, we've got some Melio Lucian.
Lucian too, that's one I forgot to say, Lucian. They play a lot of Lucian.
Oh, the pick away.
Yeah, you got
But there's still Emilio away. Because you see a lot of Lucian Emilio bot lane. That's like one of the main like the pro players. The Orianna too. They play a lot of Orianna. You might see a Kali. Ooh, Nyla. They're gonna pick Nyla. No, they're gonna pick Azir. Watch, Azir, or it's gonna be it's Azir. So, like really broken champions that you see like that are S tier. That's usually who you see them picking. Like between like S tier and like OP tier. They pick a lot of those champions, like, all the time. So Orianna gets stolen away. It's Orianna versus Azir. That's a big fucking... You always see that shit. So Lucian, Nami. Man, he's going Nyla. So that's different. Nope, Twitch. He might like that Nyla. No, Aphelios. Okay, Aphelios is one of the champions they use too. But these 6 champions that you see, I watch a lot of these LCK, LEC, LCS. I watch a lot of these seasons and all this stuff. Like I'm big on watching this stuff because it's just it interests me. Not only does it interest me, you actually like during like winter and all that shit, like during November and stuff, I watch Worlds a lot. Because it's just a big interest to me. I love this fucking game. So I watch the pro players play. And the main reason that I watch these pro players play is to gain tips and all that shit to be able to play better and play like these guys. Because these people are playing so good to the point where they're getting masters and shit. So I watch a lot of masters players in order to get better at this game. So I can start climbing more and not being stuck in silver, gold, bronze. I don't want to be low elo. I really want to get to high elo and be a better player. So I watch a lot of this type of shit in order to add this to my gameplay so I get better at the game. But Jax, yep, Poppy, yep, there you go, there it is. That's a Poppy jungle, by the way. Yep. They do. They play a lot of Poppy right now in this meta. Poppy's meta for sure. She gets played a lot. Udyr. That's an Udyr top, I think. Oh, Gnar. Okay, so Jax is jungle. So Jax versus Poppy jungle. I think Udyr might be top. No. I'm wrong. Jungle Jax. Poppy's gonna be top. Yeah, Poppy's top. No? Oh my, Udyr's top. What's up, Warren? How's it going, bro? If you're new to the channel, bro, you like the content, make sure you stick around, hit that subscribe button, bro. Maybe ring the bell so you can come back for the next video, because I stream a lot, bro. But thank you for joining. That is definitely a new face right there, jumping in the stream. I appreciate it. Drop where you're from, bro. Warren, where you from, man? Are you from America? You from South America? You from Europe? Where you from, bro? Because I got a lot of people coming in from like Europe, Asia. A lot of people from all over the world like popping in the stream. Like, I'm not global to the point where I have millions of subscribers, but I'm global to the point where people all over the world check out my channel. So if you're from a different country, bro, let me know, because that's cool as fuck, and I love to hear it. But if you're from America, that's fine too. But yeah, so you see a lot of Poppy, a lot of Jax, a lot of Aphelios, Milio, Lucian, all these champions that are being picked. Like, besides like Udyr, you don't see a lot of Udyr being picked, but Gnar's played a lot in this shit too. But yeah, so let's see how this goes. They have a strong comp. I feel like this comp right here is probably gonna win. But then again, you never know with these, dude. It's all based off of picks. It's based off of who gets more objectives, and they move like 5-man. They don't just move with like 2 or 3 people for a gank. They fucking 5-man gank all the time. He's from China, bro? Holy shit, man. Okay, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome, bro. Thank you for joining, bro. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, man, if you want to join the channel, bro, subscribe to the channel. It costs nothing, bro. It's free. All you gotta do is just press the subscribe button. But I appreciate you coming in from China, bro. That's awesome, dude.
Outside of that, had quite a good time. Played a lot of board games.
Over here eating goldfish.
A lot of oliebollen, which is a traditional. It's like a Dutch version of a donut.
But yeah, when you one sec.
No, it's just a ball of dough.
Oh. So if you were thinking about it like a donut, like it's actually.
When you guys see me live and stuff, I do play a lot of League of Legends. But at the same time, when there's like spring splits, winter splits, summer splits, whenever League of Legends is playing and like the professional players are playing, I'm not gonna pee on the sidewalk, you fucking weirdo. Anyways, whenever you guys like see that like the seasons are on, I'm usually streaming this type of stuff. I try to do this a lot. I wasn't gonna do it tonight, but I seen it on, and I'm thinking in my head, okay, maybe I should do this because I feel like a lot of people might want to watch this. And, you know, people can, you know, watch this by themselves, but some people like to come into the stream and hang out and vibe and shit, pop in the comment section and say nasty shit like beefcake. But, yeah, so, I mean, I'm live for a lot of these. What's going on here?
Fanchins are back. I'm so happy.
I know, and we were waiting for them.
So you look at the 5-man group. They do this a lot. This is how they play. If it wasn't chat banned so much. What face?
But yeah, get back to the actual game. Now, what I was fishing for was the fact that you are now a snowboarding.
Oh yeah, I went snowboarding. Yeah. Kilios took Valdez and I snowboarding, and I had an amazing time. I thought that I wouldn't be able to do it because the last time I did it, I was 16 years old, and that is more years ago than I would.
These guys are challenger, bro. They're the highest rank. These guys are paid money, like a lot of money, to play this game. So I don't think you could, but
it's gonna be my new thing.
yeah, it's Udyr versus Gnar.
You do have that vibe.
Yeah,
It works. Yeah.
Snowboard bros.
Yeah, you got the snowboard, bro. I mean, you also do a lot of skating, right? Like roller skating, so I think it makes sense personally.
And inline rollerblade,
You don't really see a lot of Udyr top.
like the same sort of outlaw.
Honestly.
A bit aggressive here.
You're jumping behind?
Making those big old circles. Phoenix stands
Oh, wait.
after all the years of just
You're jumping behind on purpose.
who had the simplest kit in the universe. Still makes me a little bit sad, but it seems like
He's doing damage
still
to him,
saying
too.
Level 1 Udyr is still quite strong.
Yeah, what's really big here as well is also that Dundun was forced to start with his hop, so that is a lot of offensive power gone. Really high cooldown as well. This is actually the LCK debut, which is crazy. Obviously, last time it was played was during the Udyr Hacker meta, as you can see here, Croco versus Canyon.
Yep.
And also want to highlight that Rasco actually was able to generate...
I want to watch this top lane battle, bro.
So they are aware that Sylvie most likely, barring any specific pathing started on the bottom half of the map, should provide Rascal with the safety. And because Dundun can't catch or touch the wave radar, should be able to get the crash in and then either back or set up an invader. Sponge is at the ready, but
Yeah.
be able to get anything at least for now.
The sponging has begun quite early on in this one as he starts up the rep buff, but immediately sees Sylvie heading towards the top side. Rascal asking for a little bit of attention, one could assume. And yeah, it looks like Nongshim not going to be able to stop him. They know that Sponge is in the area.
Look at how fast they're invading.
Try and go for it.
Level 3 invade.
Behind that turret.
That's
Even
crazy.
still, waste little minions. They're going to help deny the Krog. So
That's
already
crazy.
DRX off to a good start this game.
Yeah, this is where the early wave clear of Udyr really is a nightmare to deal with because of the pressure that he generates in lane. Plus the fact that Satan is doing a really good job of keeping Palmy on the back foot. There isn't really an opportunity for the rest of Nongshim to do anything. And early on here, DRX putting on the pressure right from the get-go.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Well, they do so as
That's
well.
nuts.
Is it okay to just call Udyr's abilities their old names? Because I know he's got like cool new ability names now, but just Turtle was great. I just really enjoyed saying Turtle.
You know, I will forgive you.
Is it allowed?
I'm fine with it.
Should we poll the chat?
That's never a bad idea.
We should probably do that, and I'll get back to it, whether or not we're actually just going to do that instead. But let's have a look at this bottom side of the map. Teddy running out of mana just a little bit here as Nongshim take control of the wave. Peter with his cozy campfires and warm hugs, making sure that Jiwoo has the best time. And you can see it's working out quite nicely. Here's bottom lane getting slightly pushed in. However, not going to change too much. They're still ahead of the farm, especially if they're able to grab a few in this wave. So DRX just riding about a 400 gold lead. Not going to really see too much eventuate though. Having a look down the line at both of these compositions, feel like scaling and team fighting and things like that, Nongshim have it in spades.
And there's also
I don't know, bro.
I think Nongshim has a lot of teams that are generally perceived stronger than them. We'll see. Rasco at the very least going to generate some control here. We'll talk about two things.
It's a good question.
What these things are and what they do, and also which name we're giving them.
The Void Gloves,
Is
as
that it?
Valdez would say.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure whether we have reached a consensus yet on that. It's called.
Oh shit.
No, we hadn't reached a consensus, and we are very impressed by the Spanish League's name for it, which is Kevin's.
The Kevins, yeah.
The Kevins.
Which is great.
It's actually just phenomenal. Thinking we could make an iteration on
Still in
it.
his jungle again.
But I haven't had like a full conversation with everyone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we need to.
She hasn't even touched her top side.
What is big though is, as we're seeing here, is that Dundun actually is getting kind of run down. The base damage of Udyr early on is really impressive to do. This Call Me as the flash.
Oh dear. Not a great start. A Satab really making his name known here in this mid lane already. Colmy is no slouch, by the way. I know you may not have necessarily heard his name too many times, or maybe you have, but he's really good. He's really, really good. Especially like his solo queue record over the last few months has been phenomenal. But Satab, he's really, really good. And currently, just doing some Oriana things. Full bobs being picked up here by Sponge. And needs 5 of those to bring out the Void Mites, which we do call...
There's nothing more powerful than you. Making your thing happen. Really going for it. Doing business on your...
Out of the 6, you get a really strong buff that allows you to spawn tiny mites. If you get less, then you still have extra true damage, so it's always valuable to pick them up, but not necessarily to the same extent. So for Nongshim now, there's a little bit of pressure to try and contest that. when the next spawn comes in. Notion did get the dragon to pick up an early mountain drake. Something we're going to talk about yet is that Teddy actually started with a longsword, whereas Jiwoo started with Doran's blade, which did allow him to survive the early laning phase a lot better, but also meant
Okay, I could talk more now. I was just eating real quick.
Whereas Teddy is sitting on a longsword and a brutalizer, so he's going to be feeling a lot better in short and aggressive trades. And as I say that, an example of that.
Yeah, Lucian Nami's a really good bot lane. Like, it's one of the most broken bot lanes right now.
You know, as you're talking about it, Teddy goes in for a great trade. And it's also just really good to see Brutalizer back. Missed that item. Great double bubble. What does it mean, player? Fantastic stuff.
That was a good double bubble.
Clearing out the wave here, best of their ability. See who's going to be able to grab Drake number 2. Nongchen picking up the first one here in trade for the Void Bubs. Some honey fruit being consumed. Rascal just, I feel like he's living his best life on this Udyr towards the top side of the map, just feeling like an immovable object. Just phoenixing.
He's literally just proxying the whole ass lane like it's nothing. Oh, that was nice. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn.
Look at the vision control that was available there. CashApp goes very far forward. Calming thinks he sees.
No, that was nuts.
And the punish from Sponge, beautifully done there. Really big moment. CashApp also clean with it there. Able to get himself to safety as Jiwoo forced to barrier. And thus far, DRX looking really strong in the opening minutes of this game.
You love to see it though. It's the brothers from Challenger and that synergy still being retained here. Mid jungle, we know how incredibly important it is. Sponge and CashApp have been playing together for a really long time, and that was beautiful to watch. Let's see it again. The shockwave flash, just gorgeous as a response here.
So calm as well, right?
Yeah, just
Walks
finding
up.
Sponge, no flash.
Apparently they're brothers.
Buffers the ultimate, then flashes, and ooh, Teddy. So we've seen a lot of different builds. There is a lot of love towards Ghostblade for a lot of AD carries. MF and Jin come to mind. But Teddy actually going for full take Cyclo Sword, which is a mix between an Energize and a lethality item, where you're able to get especially for a pick like Lucian, who does like to try and play aggressively early on. You have a lot of immediate power, but also Lucian, especially with Nami, moves around so much, dashes a lot, so you're able to get a lot of value out of that item in the early lethality, makes your ultimate a nightmare to deal with.
Tidecaller's blessing value as well, very, very high with energized abilities, so you can understand why it's going to work. Really nice. Actually, it's the first time I've seen it built, I'm pretty sure, unless I just wasn't paying attention. It got built yesterday.
I've built it a lot. It's a very fun item.
Oh yeah, it's a fun item, but I haven't seen it necessarily in pro play here in Korea just yet. So Teddy going to be utilizing it. We'll see how well this power spike is going to work out. You know, early lethality on Lucian can be deadly. Jiwoo and Peter just weathering the storm as best they can, and currently they head into CS.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Void Bubs is going to get taken down here by Sponge. That is going to be 6 out of 6 here for DRX.
Yep.
The Void Mites are going to be out. The extra damage to these turrets is going to be
DRX
brutal.
is...
And especially when Rascal is on this, I want to sit in a side lane for my entire life champions.
Yeah.
Really become a problem.
NS has to do something, but I mean, they're not really doing shit, bro. They're not contesting any of the Void Grubs. I mean, that ult was pointless.
Too much and Sylvie is a little late to the party, so DRX will survive.
So unlike last time, they don't actually give anything up for this. They give up control of the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, I feel like a Philios Milio will be kind of like mid-game, just getting close to mid-game. Might just be pretty OP, but... Oh, shit! Oof, he almost died. Never mind, bro. The Nami Lucian might just be more strong. And what the hell is this Jax doing? Yeah, nice flash, but I mean, I don't think that was needed. I think he had a dash to get out of that. Maybe he used it. I think his dash might have been on cooldown. But, yeah.
Particularly Calmy really struggling in this matchup as there they go.
He's maxing W first.
Yeah, worthy sacrifice, we'll say. Here in this jungle 2v2, where I think...
Oh, bubble coming down. That bait was gorgeous. Peter gonna have to flash as well. No flashes remaining. As there's a flash forward from
Where's the play? Come on. Where's the play? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, good shit. Good shit. Go for drag. Get the drag. I'm going for NS here because DRX are the favorites, so I want to see the underdogs win.
Teddy actually going as aggressively as he did there. It does also mean that when Sylvie makes his way towards the bot lane, as long as Teddy doesn't have his dash, he is basically guaranteed to get a counter-strike. And that is the second dragon, and that kind of means that I think if DRX are able to deny this dragon, Nongshim, their way back into the game has become incredibly hard. Now it becomes about whether they can keep Sponge away. They have more than enough damage.
2 dragons versus two grubs.
And a 2-lead Drake with a Cloud Soul.
That's the start of the year that I was hoping for. And
Yeah, that's not bad.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Rush does have some dangerous.
Yeah, this might be a good game. This might be like a 35, 40-minute game. Oh, he is invading your jungle, bro. This Poppy is annoying, bro. I would go over there and start stealing her fucking jungle, dude. I wouldn't deal with that shit.
They do know that something is wrong, but CashApp is also on his way. They can't defend this. That's so much being gone as Peter.
Oh yeah, the dash calling coming out.
Yikes.
50% health on both.
No, don't go in there.
Sponges coming on over to give them as much
Don't go in there.
On this turret as possible. 3 plates going down thanks to the Void Bubs. Look at him go. Absolutely adorable. Little Void potatoes.
Void potatoes. Oh shit, he's dead. He's dead. Yep.
He was told that he wasn't able to move until he was dead.
Straight up on just there, and we see Nongshim really struggling. Dundun is looking for something, but Rascal is just way too fast. Doesn't even need to ghost.
Yeah.
Just runs away, being Udyr, and Sylvie's attempt to try and salvage something. Not enough. Sponge.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing about Udyr. He's fucking fast. You can't catch that motherfucker unless you're like, I don't know what champion you're gonna actually fucking, what's it called? I don't know what you're gonna do to catch that Udyr. Uh-oh. He's dead. And he's dead too. Oh, he gets away. Barely. DRX is beating ass.
Sylvie's here. He's going to start off the Rift Herald. Rascal and Sponge in the area. Could be dangerous. Should be a 2v3. As Sponge just looking to push.
No, that's the wrong move. You better run. So they're going to get a Rift Herald, but DRX does have all 6 Void Grubs. So the amount of pressure that you're going to be seeing is crazy. And he's not in. Ooh. Oh, he missed his ult. Oh, that was horrible, dude. Even fucking challenger players make mistakes, dog. That is terrible. Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. Yep.
You're dead, buddy. Gonna be able to grab that kill with Teddy's help.
And Lunen's big power spike.
That was horrible. That was absolute garbage.
Bottom jungle is lit up. Teddy is able to get.
Yeah, this top laner's smacking this Udyr, but still, you can't kill him, bro. He just runs away. He will not be able to ever kill him. I'm gonna grab some Q-tips.
Also, DRX looking really clean. The vision control, map movement has been great. As long as they can deny Nongshim an out, say the soul point being set up early on, Nongshim are going to need a miracle team fight. And I think that Nongshim, their team fighting has been surprisingly great at times, but the lead, I think, is getting almost too big. And it's moments like this where DRX is just so willing to be aggressive.
Yeah, and when you've got a team like this all split up, like Emilio by himself is really not going to have a good time. So,
Yeah, you don't say.
Teddy intentionally let that turret stay up, right? As Colmy throws out the Emperor's Divide and just does not get any joy from it. Teddy going the other direction. And then Colmy just a sitting duck, or a sitting pigeon, as it were.
Oh! Yeah, this Poppy is kicking ass, dude.
No, I don't.
He got sponged, Atlas.
He got
Missing
sponged.
some, pretty valuable context, I think, as Dude
Oh, he flashes?
tidal wave avoided as well.
Oh!
Going to miss.
Damn!
Teddy will survive this one. Nicely played by the young gun on Nongshim. Not quite enough to grab a kill.
Yeah, but Gio is trying his hardest. He has to try and make these forced plays. He has a Storm Rage, nice power stack. Look at Teddy!
Oh, yeah.
He has RFC as well!
He has so much energy.
He is so energized, Atlas.
So
You don't even know.
energized. It's absurd the amount of
8
energy
years in,
he
and he
has.
still has this much energy?
He's not a Teddy anymore, he's a bunny.
Yeah,
Seemed to
I
have
thought you
bunnies.
were gonna go for
Teddy anymore. He's a
Scary
buddy.
bear. I need a bunny.
Oh, speaking of scary bears.
Uter gets away.
Over here.
Yeah, no, you can't kill that.
Yeah.
Wandering around and stuff.
5 to 1.
Map rapidly falling apart thanks to the great pressure that has been put up by DRX.
So this is the first split in LCK.
That I think have been the most impressive. The 2v2,
First game.
3v3s. Teddy going in aggressively on this Lucian, actually.
Oh, they need this drag. But I guess
Do you do enough?
Jax is
Particularly
just
when you're against some
roaming around with a
players
finger up his
that,
butt.
Especially with Melio by default is expected to do more when he gets a mid to late. So Teddy playing as aggressive as he is really good to see.
Almost 200 farm at 18 minutes. That is absurd.
In their debut game here in 2024. Of course, have spent some time.
Are they gonna put the Rift mid? Okay, they'll probably get that turret.
Going to gracefully meander
Yeah.
by, and that is
No, they're not gonna get it
grinding
just
Shelly
yet.
into the turret. Will be taken down, not able to actually complete it, but it is pretty close to going down. Dundon with a decent Narbar, but DRX closing in. Dangerous position as Rascal. Okay, Colmy not going to get over that wall. If he had a press shifting sands, he may have just died or had to ult and flag. Instead, he's going to be all right. And Rascal heading back to his natural habitat, which is a lane by himself. Okay, that's
Oh
a
my
lot
good
of burst
God.
damage here from Teddy. That's all that energy is being launched into Jiwoo's face.
Look at this Lucian's
And
build.
right now,
That is a different
Nongshim,
build.
they're desperately trying to hang on, but I do think DRX did a good job of denying them. The cloud means that a possible out is not given, and barring any dragon flip or baron flip rather shenanigans, which DRX are in no need needed to go for. It's looking kind of rough.
So
As it's
just face
Finny.
check.
And you also see that Sylvie is there.
Yeah, so maybe
Beat
that's
his
why,
ass. That's crazy.
Yeah, the question mark ping, I agree with 100%. It was an odd situation. Heroic Charge didn't even get the stun. Like
He could have went in on there.
But unfortunately, Sylvie just
That Jax just straight left his fucking teammate to die. Like, nah, bro. Sorry, dude, you're dead.
Especially with the amount of aggression that he's been doing. Baron making his way towards the pit. We'll have to see which version of that. Oh my goodness, Teddy can interrupt us as Jiwoo's almost just dead.
Oh, oh, good shit. There we go, there we go.
Letta has to flash away. Rascal staying in amongst it, but not quite able to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do shit
And
after
DRX,
that.
they lose their AD carry, and now Nongshim with Baron just on the board. Probably not going to go for it. Very early days, and they're 5,000 gold behind, but
Yeah,
pretty
no.
cute here.
5K gold league, bro. That's kind of crazy.
Bowling alley Baron. As I
No.
Another cinematic
Yeah,
masterpiece
watch
from
out.
Jonas
Watch
Stark
out,
and
nah, they're all
boys.
coming.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind, they're backing off.
That Baron coming through the river, and
It's in Teddy's ear, actually. He's like panning his band. He's like, Teddy, go in. It's time. Shockwave going to land on to Colmy. And that's just going to be him receiving the message and not liking it too much.
and it's a nice win for Nongshim. It's important that they're still showing signs of life, but they are, as you point out, still very much in a situation where they're in a pretty
they're getting
large
fucked.
deficit. Say tab.
Oh, the flash, but, yeah, no. No.
Still wanting a little bit more piercing light. Lots of damage. Colmy teleports in. Sponge. Okay.
Oh. Ooh, ow. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going down in the town, bro. Oh, Rascal gets dead. Oh, dude. Nice. That actually wasn't bad for non-shit. Nice.
And DRX, their map play definitely
Good shit.
superior, but that was a back and forth, Atlas. Cleanses being blown, flashes being thrown into nothingness.
Mid turret
Maybe
falls.
Nongshim take a win. They're able to get the favorable kill.
Not bad.
Get a mid lane turret. The way in which we went about it though was definitely.
I honestly just can't wait for this next match. I really just want to watch this next matchup.
It's the Graviton that sets this up. Nicely done by Jivu. You see Teddy is the double-edged swords we were talking about when it comes specifically the Lucian. You want to be very far up front. Satep plays this out very nicely, isn't able to dodge, but doesn't get CC'd. And then this is where I'm like, Nongshim, just let it go. But they invested TP, and Nongshim is not gonna let it go. But then Rascal comes in. The ultimate, I think, is really big there from Peter to make sure that they actually get out. And then this is kind of the core problem with Udyr, is that yes, he's there, but he also doesn't do that much. He's just there, and then
that ult was actually dope.
Occupy so many members so that all these low health
Yeah, that was dope.
don't end up mattering. Really spread out.
Alright, we got them all mid. Well,
by the end of it, gold lead.
they have 4 mid.
A little bit smaller than it was before.
Oh dear, bot. Let's see. Okay, so Azir gets another turret.
DRX going to lose their minion wave and therefore will stop sieging this turret. So call me able to grab the top outer, and it looks like DRX is just going to go towards their second dragon. And I love this.
They're not making any plays to go in and they're going for Baron? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Full information here to DRX as they do get the Scryer down, but this is dying so quickly.
That's gone.
Azir and the
Come on, hurry. Hurry. Yeah, dude. Let's go. Yeah, no, he dies, but I mean, yeah, that is a worthy sacrifice. No cap. Mid lane turret's gonna fall. But I mean, yeah, they get a Baron, so I mean, that's not bad.
Like, why are they still here? As Nongshim looked for an exit kill, not able to find one, but
down 3 kills, maybe. This is pretty even, to be honest. This ain't bad at all.
DRX felt like they were very safe to get themselves to that second Drake. Obviously, going to get a lot of value with the Poppy, with the Udyr from multiple Cloud Drakes. But Nongshim have the right weapons, have Calmy sitting on Leandries and Nashers, so that objective goes in a matter of seconds. Really great presence of mind there from Nongshim.
That was a good Baron, though.
Even if they're not able to get that much out of this Baron, from this point onward,
I mean, it's only a 2k gold lead. This is a close game.
A relatively even game state here. And this is where I would expect to see Nongshim kind of get it together. This is a team that's been playing together, has been team fighting with this core for 3 years.
Yeah, an extremely long time. This is the big test for the new iteration of DRX. Everyone with their red buffs acquired now.
Yeah, DRX has 3 rookie players.
Collecting yet another structure down towards this
good shit, call me. So
So
even game, it's knotted up. I mean, they're 1.3k. Yeah, just a 1k gold lead. So I mean, if one fight goes in NS's way, this game is completely even. But I mean, it's already pretty even as is. You know what I mean?
The ball is definitely in DRX's court.
Okay, a little bit of damage to him, but
Yeah, Teddy hasn't really progressed as much as ideally you'd like. Right, when last time we looked, he had boots with.
what is Jax doing?
Hold up, might have a.
Oh, shit. No, nothing. Oh, they're pushing 4-man bot. Damn, bro, with the Baron too. She wasted ult too. Poppy no ult. Okay. And a TP top lane to defend, but this Baron buff is actually helping out NS pretty good. I'm actually impressed with what they're doing. Yeah, this is only a 1.2k gold lead, so I mean it's pretty neck and neck. Only 3 kills down, and they're still only 1k down. That's really good. Okay, yeah, you better ward hop. Get the fuck out of there. Nah, he's dead. That boy is dead. Maybe not? Nah, he's gonna live. He could have chased, honestly. They have nobody there to help him out. They could have chased that. They could have got a free kill right there. See, even that's the funny thing about this game, bro. Even challenger players still make mistakes. It's just basically, it's based off of, you know, just IQ and, you know, what people are thinking. Like, and you, even as a challenger player, you still make mistakes. Or, I don't know. So, I mean, you know, in order to be challenger, it doesn't take that much. It's just the fact of, you know, like playing better and winning games, you know. So I mean, anybody can be challenger. Like even a bronze player one season can turn out and be challenger. So you just really have to focus on, you know, macro and priority and learn how to play the game, and you can be challenger. So I know I'm only silver right now, but I plan to get like gold or plat by the end of the season. But you also have to know when to stop playing and you know, not going in and going on like a 7-game losing streak. And that happened to me really recently. Knocked me down to silver 4, like fucking 4 LP. And I came back from it, now I'm silver 3. I got the silver 3, I lost my next match when I had 4 LP. I'm at 0 LP right now. But the thing about it is I stopped playing. So when I play next, I'm most likely probably gonna get a win, because when you're losing, you stop playing. If you keep playing, then you're more than likely to keep losing if you're on a losing streak. Like even if it's just a 1-game losing streak, you're more than likely gonna lose again because you're tilted. And when you're tilted at the game, then that's a lot of damage right there. But when you're tilted at the game, you should stop playing, take a break, and play later. Because if you keep going into it, it's just a matter of time before you go on that losing streak, and you end up losing like 6 or 7 games, and then you're demoted back to like, you know, silver 4 with like only 15 LP. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out as I go. Like, hey, I lost this game, I should stop playing, or hey, I lost this game, I should keep playing. It's more of a, you know, like a mind type of thing. It's an IQ thing to be able to know when to stop playing and when to play, and that's how you rank up. Is, you know, getting that advantage for yourself and knowing, hey, if I play here, I'm gonna keep losing. If I play here, I might keep winning. So you really gotta do that when you're playing League of Legends, because this game is a mind game. It's all about IQ. It's all about knowing when and when not to play, and you know, that's just how it is with this game. And let's see what we got here, because there's like a couple different type of Barons now. Oh, it's that one. Okay, so I think there's like 2 or there's 3 new Barons that are coming in now, like in this new season, and they give you like quote unquote different buffs, but it's basically the same thing. You know what I mean? I think that one that just spawned is the strongest one. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Yeah! Oh shit. 1 for 1? 1 for 1? What do we got going on here? 1 for 1? What do we got going here? 2 for 1? 2 for 1? Do we go for 2 for 1? Do we actually get it? Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. That boy is dead. Okay, now they go for Baron. They go straight to Baron. Yep. Straight to Baron. That was good. That was a really good engage right there. Nice ult by Call Me. Call Me does die there, but that's free Baron right there. So even though they have the Void Grubs, and that's the thing about the new buff, I feel like Void Grubs is a waste of time, especially... Oh, okay, and he can't really do anything. Okay, he's like, fuck you, dude, I'm coming in, I'm gonna kill you, and then he just TP's mid and just starts proxying lane. And now he's gone. You can't catch him. Bye! Uter say bye! But yeah, you gotta know when not the prio is in this game, and the macro really depends on if you're gonna win or lose this game. So even as support, like, so I play a lot of support Leo, but in my last win, I was split pushing as a Leo while my team was holding the enemy team back, and I was just doing like so much damage to their turret that we ended up getting the prio. Bad for top, it's an island. Dude, it really is, bro. Yeah, it really is. Hey, by the way, Warren, bro, if you want to subscribe to the channel, bro, I would love you forever. But anyways, yeah, it really is an island, because if you look right here, I'll take my little mouse real quick. If you look right here, this used to be half the size This bush right here that's here now, it used to be right here, so you could hide out and get a lot of ganks right there. But now that it's right here and this is right here, it's basically the same now. They've made it basically the same. Because if you look at this right here and you look at this right here, look at the islands now. It's basically an island. It's an island top lane, so there's not a lot of ganks there now. It's more of like a bot prio type of game now. That's the meta nowadays. With this new map, it's bot prio, bot and mid prio. And if you look at this right here, look at the mid lane. The mid lane, these bushes are so long. Oh, what's going? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Get out of there, bro. Why are you guys committing to that? Why are you committing? Why are you committing? Oh my god. That's why they're committing. Holy shit. Okay, so Aphelios just does way too much damage, bro. Aphelios does so much damage like late game, bro. It's getting to late game. It's about 33 minutes in. Yeah, this is late game now. And holy shit, they do damage. So I think it's Cloud Drake. Yeah, it's Cloud Drake. So Cloud Soul is gonna happen. So whoever gets this next dragon, they're gonna go up. It's gonna be 3-3 if DRX gets the Cloud Drag. But if NS gets this next dragon, they're gonna have Cloud Soul, and that's one of the strongest souls you can have. Dude, the fucking damage by the Aphelios and the Azir, bro, was insane. That is just nuts. Look at them 4v5 and just pushing them off like, get the fuck off us, you're not gonna do shit. I think that NS might win this game. Wait, Sponge is level 14, bro? He's so behind. I didn't even realize that their jungle is that behind. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, if you want to, bro, subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to, it's fine. But I love it when I have new people from all over the world subscribe to the channel and come in and support me and come hang out and check out the streams. Because this is for hobby right now. I do this on my off time. I do this before sleep. Basically, I work and then I stream. I work and then I stream. And it's a repeat cycle. Oh, that was terrible. He's dead. Call Me is so dead. Yeah, what are you gonna do, bro? You're dead. You can't do anything there. That was trash. But at the same time, I mean, it's a trade. That's worth. They're not gonna get the bear. They're not gonna get the drag. They are definitely not gonna get the drag. Are they? Are they going for it? I think if they go for this drag, they lose. Okay, what's gonna happen here? No, they can't. They can't contest this. I bet. Oh, okay, Warren, for sure, bro. Yeah, I didn't know if you were because I hadn't seen your name for a long time, but thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Are they gonna try to steal this? Oh, damn. No, get out of there, dog. What are you doing, bro? Yeah, Sylvie's dead. He's so dead. Oh, never mind. Nice. But yeah, bro. I mean, I didn't know you were subscribed. Your name looked new to me, so that's why I thought you weren't subscribed. But I definitely appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it so much. And oh my god. Okay, 1 for 1, 2 for 1. Okay, is that 3 for 1? Oh no, bro. The game is over, dog. Holy shit. Oh, he's gonna end the game. Oh, never mind. He gets Poppy smacked back. Okay. So go back to the. Let me see that shit. Okay, never mind. Nothing's happening there. But yeah, bro, we appreciate it very much, dog. We appreciate it so much. But look at their base. They just got that shit shredded so hard. Yeah, so even challenger players make mistakes. That's the thing about it. It doesn't matter if you're silver, if you're plat, if you're diamond, if you're masters, challenger, grandmaster, whatever rank you are, you're still gonna make mistakes. We are all humans. That's what you gotta understand with this game. We are all humans. And what they did there, they got the drag, but they should have been watching. Look at this Meganar shred through their inhib while they're fighting. So I mean, you should have had at least 2 or 3 of your people taking the fucking back right there. Instead of taking so much time to fight this out, you should have been taking a back. But that's the thing. NS did it very well. They literally forced them to not be able to back, and you see their base getting shredded by this shit. Like, look at this, bro. Their base just got shredded because they didn't want to help. They wanted to stay there instead of like trying to take a back. They couldn't take a back, so since they couldn't take a back, they should have ran away. They shouldn't have fought that. They really should not have fought that. But since they fought that, look at their base now. And it really looks like DRX is gonna lose this game. It looks like NS might just win this. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh, he's gonna die. Okay. Oh, the damage. The fucking damage, dog. Dead. Okay. Yeah, Aphelios is too strong. No, they're dead, bro. They're actually dead. Yeah, no, this game's over. This game has to be over, right? No, I mean, what are you gonna? Why are you going that way, bro? I mean, he is being useful with Baron right now. Yep. Yeah, this is what I'm telling you guys, though, bro. Those fucking Void Grubs are a waste of time. DRX should have been going for those drags, because now look at it, it's 3-3, and, I mean, Nongshen is just completely taking over the game. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah. Yeah, look at them all grouped up, and look how NS is just swarming them. DRX is in the middle of them, like literally just in the fucking middle of them, and Nongshin just comes in and just starts shitting on them because of their position. They literally surrounded him like a fucking lion surrounding a damn gazelle, bro. That's the only way I could explain it. You know, so dude, props to them, bro. Props to them. Oh, what's happening here? What the hell's happening here? And this is why, look at the gold lead now. It was a 5,000 gold lead on DRX's side. Now it's a 5,000 gold lead on Nongshin's side. So, I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have wasted time on the grubs like that. They should have been trying to contest those dragons. But I get it. But at the same time, those grubs can only help you push so much. If you look at Nongshin's base, they literally still have all their tier 2 turrets, they have all their tier 3 turrets, they have their Nexus turrets, and their Nexus itself. Look at DRX's base. You got a fucking 2 tier 1 turrets, 1 Nexus turret, no inhibitor, and your base is shoved in. And they have Baron, they've gotten both Barons. So I mean, yeah, it's, woo. I thought the DRX might win this game, but I wanted Nongshin to win, and they're absolutely destroying them. They're getting soul right here, too. Yeah, you're getting soul. Okay, watch out. Oh, he's out. He's out. Yeah, Nar wants to end. Look at him, bro. He wants to end. He ain't gonna be able to. He's dead. Oh, man. And now they have their inhib back. What? Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm thinking, too. They're trying to go in with literally the 4v5 when they're trying to go in. Okay, well, they have 3 Barons. They have all 4 drags. So they have Soul and 3 Barons. So technically, they could probably win this 4v5. They're going to get this inhib. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, the DRX on their last leg. Neck and neck. Not really, bro. Not really. This is not neck and neck. NS, I mean, no. Oh, he's dead. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think he dies there. I think Rascal dies. Maybe not, actually. No, he's not. He's gone. Okay. Okay, TP in. There's a TP in. Oh, you got fucked. Okay, you're dead too. See you later. This is GG. Yeah, GG. GG. Fucking GG, bro. Damn. Yeah. GG.
Season started 2014.
That's nuts.
2024. Where am I? Who am I?
2014? That's 10 years ago, bro. What are you talking about, dude? This dude's on crack.
No.
2014.
Perfect game of League of Legends.
No, there were kills on both sides and objectives.
I'd say that depends on who you ask. And you see the coaches as well, obviously for the winning, like, oh boy. A coach as well have a lot to say about this one, but as an opening game, it had everything. We had pushing, we had chaos, we had team.
Yes, DRX was in Worlds last. DRX was in Worlds last year.
I mean, it was such an incredible game. It teleported me back 10 years.
Teleported me back 10 years. 2014. You fucking bub.
Do I get one? Get one? Oh my! Whoa! Ah!
14-14.
Oh, I love you for that.
No, I needed it because you know he was picked on in the early game and then found some really.
No. I love you for that. I had to go for the Gatling gun himself.
Ah, the boom boom vote.
Gatling,
See that?
Gatling gun versus fountain laser.
Yeah. NS just totally took that game over. That was awesome.
No, I think it because like the amount
40-minute game.
The amount of like just peak Dundun that he was doing, even in game one of the season.
Atlas, you know you never have to sell me on a Dundun.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
There is no need for DRX.
So even with the grubs, bro, they only got 3 towers.
Laning phase was so much
That's
better
just
with
crazy.
team fights.
Nongshin.
Too much space to Nongshin, and when it gets crazy, Nongshin often prevails.
They certainly do. Speaking of space, it's going to be coming up just after the break, and we'll have an interview with Sponge. Stick around.
Oh yeah, his flash was down. There was no escape from that. That was awesome. That was such a good ult. It's that fight where they surrounded him like a pack of lions. And you would have thought, bro, that like the execution on DRX's side, that they would win that fight. But freaking Nongshin just had way too much DPS.
이거 미드 갈래? 미드 가능하냐 이거? 바텀도 웨이브 긁고 오는 게 나을 듯? 텔 찍었어 나 텔 찍었어. 에 미드 본다 얘네. 야 루시안 노플이야. 우리 공 조심. 우리 초식에 있어. 초식에 있어. 초식에 있어. 미드 그냥 더 걸리면 안 돼? 얘들아 다음. 아 오케이 일단 집중하자. 나 W 8초. W 8초야 주야. 좀만 천천히 해줘. 미드 라인 이거 살리고. 그냥 멍대고 하자 멍대고. 얘들아 좀만 더 집중해보자 이거. 오케이 잘했다. 한판 가자. 오케이.
Alright. Last one, pretty sure. 5 p.m. So it's 5 p.m. there. It is 1:08 in the morning here. Holy fuck. Alright, so yeah, after this game I'm getting off. I need to get some rest. I didn't realize it's already 1:08 in the morning. That's crazy. I also worked really late tonight, so I guess that kind of plays a factor to it, but damn, I didn't realize it was that late. Okay. And Warren, if you're still here, I guarantee you found me from streaming League of Legends. Because if you watch League and you play League, I stream a lot of League of Legends. So I guarantee you, bro, you came into my channel. You probably came into my channel when I was doing the World's highlight streams. Because I did a lot of the World streams. So I guarantee you, if you've been subscribed for a couple months, that was back in November. That was like 3 months ago. So I can guarantee you that that's when you subscribe to my channel. So I think I remember now. I think I remember you subscribing to me and coming into the World's Highlights streams. So I think that's when we met, bro. That's awesome. You're from Singapore, dude. That's hella cool. Alright, we got 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna have Gen G versus T1. This is a rematch of fucking, not Worlds, I think it was Spring. Yeah, because Gen G won Spring, and then T1 won Worlds. So, pretty sure they haven't played since then, right? No, wait, they did play. They played in Worlds, but it was in the I forget which bracket it was. I think it was the Sweden. I think it was in Sweden. Yeah. You're playing League right now? Cool, bro. That's dope. You can add me, dog. My what's it called? My League of Legends account name is the Man J Vibes, but man is MAN. And then THE is lowercase, so THE lowercase, MAN is capitalized, and then lowercase JAYVIBEZ. So the Man J Vibes, the only thing that's capitalized is MAN. The Man J Vibes. That's my League of Legends. If you want to add me, then I'll add you tomorrow. Yeah, cause I'm not getting back on tonight. Probably gonna play tomorrow. It's a little bit too late because this one's gonna take another hour, so I'm probably staying up till like 2 o'clock in the morning tonight, just to watch some League of Legends. I'm gonna put my feet up here because it's more comfortable. I'm gonna go pee here soon. I gotta take a leak. I'm actually gonna go do that right now because I want to smoke a cigarette too before this starts. So I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Yep.
Hello, everybody. We are here at the space to break down game number 1 of that fantastic beginning to the series of DRX versus Nongshim. I'm still Valdez. With me is Ox and Wolf to join and break down this game. That one, definitely a bit of a nail-biter between these two. Very much down to the wire, but Nongshim took it in the end.
I feel like the way this game went feels crazy, right, in terms of the lead that we saw for DRX and how they threw it away. I think if you look look at the draft, you could see that Nongshim definitely has a draft that, if given the right resources, can survive to an even game state towards a late game. They have great front to back, they have insane engage, they have safety for the Aphelios. So I like their draft a lot more, and I thought the way they opened this up was pretty intelligent in that they took away the Ashe, took away the Varus, and then also banned Vi, knowing that it'll give a little bit of extra safety for this Aphelios. Expected the Lucian would come through, so they pick Milio first, get the Azir, and then they can slide that Aphelios in, pairs really well with Milio, and the Lucian doesn't feel as big of a threat when you get to the later stage of the game. I thought it was pretty intelligent the way they played around the Lucian, the expectation of VP1.
Yeah, I also thought the Jax flex on 4 was pretty smart, because we were thinking maybe they would just end up going for the Xin Zhao that was open available, which has been really strong in this patch, but instead they took this, and then that kind of said to DRX, you know, do you want to take Xin Zhao into the Jax, which is obviously kind of a bad matchup since you're so auto-based, and we saw the Udi at top that we saw yesterday in Challenges. I feel like it didn't really convince me then, it didn't really convince me now. Like, you can see the thought process behind it, there was some early pressure, but I feel like later on it really didn't do that much. And for me, the DRX composition was kind of like, okay, win lane, win game. And they did win lane, and then they didn't win game. So, you know, maybe some workshopping need to be done there.
Yeah, something happened in the mid game, didn't it? A bit of breakdowns in the macro, you could say. Again, to highlight the gold difference in the beginning of this game, it was over 1,000 gold in the favor of DRX. Every lane was winning. The Udyr was winning, Rascal was taking good trades, and the jungle was winning. We saw Sponge had a very good start to this one. Mid lane was going well, bot lane was going pretty even, but overall, just DRX favored in the beginning.
They had a pretty big CS lead in top and mid lane, obviously the Udyr proxying behind the turret. But then they were even able to compound it further and make some big wins happen. We'll take a look at the first blood that happened early on in this game, and then
this one, but I just feel like, you know, obviously the laning phase itself went good, and then we had these little outplays that really accelerated it. They got 6 Void Grubs as well, which is really powerful when you get that max upgrade, allows you to really take down towers quickly. And I feel like they ticked the boxes for what they wanted of the early game. It felt like they had the game in their hands, and I mean, we saw things start to go a little bit awry as we got to the team fights.
Yeah, it definitely did. You know, like you were saying, Wolf, Lucian, they really needed to push something forward, but they weren't quite able to do that. There was that one kind of iffy dragon fight we had where, like, Dindin had the 1v2 and got a nice ult and stuff like that. And then eventually, you know, Nongshim's...
Flintstones vitamins are the #1 pediatrician recommended children's vitamin brand.
Barons, they're on the map. The game was all of a sudden even, and then we get into highlight number 2, which happened about 30 minutes in. And Call Me, you know, very slow beginning of the game, but man, his second half was incredible.
great shuffle, flash to get the engage, buys a ton of time here with the Zhonya's as well. And it's plays like this that show how fragile Lucian is and how much he has to be really put on a leash sometimes when you're trying to push for advantages, especially into a composition that has multiple engage tools, the Gnar, the Jax, right? The extended range from Milio allows you to chase down these kills. And for me, this is really the turning point where it looked like we were seeing Nongshim come back a little bit. This gave them full control, allowed them to just run around the map, take out turrets, and then continue to push front-to-back team fights. Nongshim, their early game, the laning phase, had a lot of issues, and sure, it was a tough draft to lane into, but their decision-making and how much they were as a one unit, right, showcased the experience this roster has together that DRX doesn't quite have yet. Win lane, but couldn't win game, as you said, Ox.
And I think part of the thing as well is they got the 6 Void Grubs, but they did give over those early dragons, and so it meant they just were nowhere near stacking a Dragon Soul, they were nowhere near Elder being a thing, and I feel like maybe part of that kind of made them force some of these plays there, you know, going a bit too aggressive, because you know when you go into an Aphelios and Azir, the game will sort of be on a timer, and we saw it got to the point where Teddy, anytime he stepped up, there were so many people on the other side that could just check him with his short range, you know, there was the Azir, but like the Jax, a Mega Gnar, even the Aphelios in the later stages could just run at you.
Yeah, absolutely did turn out to be a bit of a problem. Let's see who does pick up the POG for this game, number 1 on the side of Nongshim. Who's it going to be? I think we had a couple of candidates in mind, but it will be the Aphelios player Jiwoo, who has been kind of the highlight guy for this squad, you know, at the end of last year, and now he comes up with a big performance here in Game 1.
He held down the fort in the bot lane really well. That was one of the lanes that actually was fairly stable in the early game. His positioning was fantastic. He had the Graphnum set up for that kill here. You know, this is really, to me, a Call Me highlight, but capitalizes on it very well, right? His positioning is always great to punish some of these big plays we are seeing, and he just consistently did the damage he needed to, you know, despite there being on the other side a decent amount of threats for a low mobility AD carry.
Yeah, I think Cormy ultimately had a rough laner phase, but he was very much the playmaker in this game, whereas Ju was that consistent presence. I reckon we'll probably have a split vote between them as a result. But you could see in the later stages when they started to gain momentum, he was just a menace, just charging forwards at the side of DRX.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the votes that we do have here for this first POG. It was a 10 out of 12, and we did get a couple of votes, you know, welcoming the Vietnamese cast, by the way, and also we get a couple of votes now here on the EN analyst desk. So 10 out of 12, very well done for the side of Ju and Nongshim. Let's see what happens in game 2. Let's go back to Atlas and Chronicler for that game 2.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, on the space. New and improved, looking absolutely fantastic. And I was kind of debated twice in a row. First, it's 2024 and not 2014, and I don't actually get a vote. That was a lie. The vote was indeed a lie. I did put a tick in a box. It just was a tick that went to the void. Chronicler, I'm a bit sad about it.
It was a good vote, though. I think the Call Me vote makes a lot of sense. For me, I think his early laning phase was a little bit too much of a detriment, but I do agree with the reasoning that Wolf brought out, which his ultimates in the mid-game, I think, were a big turning point for the game. And for DRX, the early to mid-game, they really played well. When it comes to lane, when it comes to Sponge's early pathing, really ran circles around Sylvie, impacted multiple lanes, was able to invade the jungle, but when it came to actually winning, DRX was not able to, and see how they pivot in this second match if we do want to go to the third game in this best of 3. And I do really think
it's a best of 3?
Best of 3. If they end up going down 0-2 against Nongshim, even given that Nongshim has been playing around for quite a while, it's going to be a rough start to the season, because Nongshim, even though they're a team I love to watch, we're really contending for a top spot, and this split, if they do, it would be quite a surprise.
No, I would agree. I think that this is the best time to face DRX, right? At the very beginning, where they haven't quite oiled the machine just yet. Orianna and Azir both banned away, so we're not going to be seeing either of those in the mid lane. We'll see whether there's any way we can get a new champion in the mid lane. That could be a bit of fun. Lucian, once again, going to be the first pick, though. Wasn't super inspired by the transition from mid to late game from Teddy in game number 1. We'll see whether that can be tidied up, as the Melio response going to happen once again.
So the one thing I am excited about is that probably we'll see Plalas Nami again, and that actually was really good. Multi-man bubbles galore throughout the entirety of last game. As the Vi here is going to get picked up here for Sylvie, a surefire way to lock down Lucian, fairly slippery champion. One thing I would like to see DRX change is that, to me, the lack of a true engaged champion was sorely felt. Someone that just can pull the trigger, allow you to go in. The best they had last game was Poppy. Thus far, though, with this Akali, definitely a comfort champion for CashApp, something that he has excelled at for quite a long time, and in a great spot at the moment due to the state of Storm Surge and Riftmaker.
Alright, so literally the same lane as last game. Fucking Melio Aphelios and Nami Lucian again.
Let's do it again. And it works very well with the Melio as well that they picked up for themselves. Going to be a bit of a change up here, I foresee, for DRX when it comes to the jungle and top side of the map. I want to see Rascal with a little bit more agency. Yes, I think he did put on a lot of pressure in the early game, but the Udyr just, he sort of runs out of meaningful things to do as the game goes on, is what it kind of feels like. Sort of like buys time, but for what is kind of the question. As the Twisted Fate seen in games prior here in the LCK, going to be banned away. Looked very obnoxious last time we saw it. I believe it was on Monday. Not going to see it this time around though. Nocturne, another global champion, going to be taken away. Abuser of the Hexplate, and not going to be seen in this particular game from Sponge. Lee Sin taken away as well. Maybe he just goes back to Poppy. Who knows?
As Ari also taken away. Would expect
Fucking
them
hope
to
not,
pick up
dude.
something
I want to see a different team comp.
allowing Dundun to counter pick. To Akali though, hard to find something. We've mainly seen the Akali be picked.
There you go.
The Aziras. You know what? Dundon and Udyr, it just makes sense. And I do agree with you. I think that Udyr is really one of those champions where while you're winning, he's amazing. Because the pressure that Rascal put on while DRX was at the forefront, I think was actually really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
But if you ever lose control of the game, we also saw the flip side to that, where you are Udyr and you run at them, and that's about all you do.
You look ferocious,
Yes.
and that's the extent of it. Jack's going to be picked up here. Could once again be a Jax in the jungle. See whether it's Sponge or whether it's Rascal that's going to be playing it. Zinzao, though, going to be coming through. That is going to confirm Jax to the top side of the map if it is indeed locked in. I do really like Zinzao Nami in the early game. Typho's blessing on Zinzao is kind of ridiculous.
And I also think Zinzao has been woefully underrated.
Oh, is he gonna play Gnar again?
Yeah, not enough.
No, and as was already mentioned by Orcs, specifically nice here is that they also take away the Jax so that there is an opportunity to
Leah?
do some weird flexing. Not going to be any of that.
So I mean, it's a little bit of a change, but not much. You still have the same bot lane, and Udyr was in the last game, but he was on the other team.
Not necessarily
Okay.
the strongest when it comes to her space in the
So this is
map.
best of 3, so you have to win 2 out of 3 games. So if they win 2 games, then they move on and they get the win. So pretty sure that's how this goes. It's not 5 games, it's just 3 games.
But it can be very execution heavy.
He looks like a little ass kid, bro. He's probably in his 20s too. That dude looks like a little ass kid.
Literally one mistake, and like once Akali starts going, she has too many ways to get around your one little field of rocks.
Yeah.
And there just isn't that much that you can do.
You're a little bit like Kevin from Home Alone, scattering the little Hot Wheels cars on the ground and being like, now you can't get up the stairs. And then they just have boots on when they get up the stairs.
Now you can't get up the stairs.
It's boots.
That's funny. Hey guys, if you want to do me a favor, hit the like button on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out with the algorithm. This is the last one, guys. Even if there's a game 3, I'm still gonna get off. It's just getting too late.
Getting a little bit tapped in the next patch, but this time around, still very, very strong. It's gone to the rift for game number 2. Never changed, does it? Never changed. Here we are onto the rift for the second game of the series. DRX losing to Nongshim in game number 1, wanting to get some revenge here against this man. Look at him go. Look at him clap. Look, Rascal is just looking on in terror.
It's serious business on the other end of the map. But between top laners, a bond is forged.
Was it?
Both just dance.
I think it was Rascal that broke the pledge, the top lane pledge.
I think that was in the opening. Yeah, in the top laners versus.
Oh, wow.
I forgot what it was, but I think it was indeed Rascal.
He's playing the wrong.
But now he's now it's fine. Now he's just fishing.
Dude's just over here fishing.
Okay.
Whoa. What's he got this time? Oh, it's just a fish. That makes sense, I guess. He's fishing.
Yes.
Do you know what would be great is if, like, depending on where you stand, whether the fishing like result changes. Like if you're in the Baron pit before 5 minutes, it's a little void bub that pops out.
I love that.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be nice.
Especially if you also got a stack.
Well, I mean that's that. I don't know if Jax needs more pushing power.
No, but that would just mean that everyone has to like crowd the Baron pit at level 1 every.
Ah, yeah. Okay. As we do take a look at Dunan here. You know what? Level 1 fights 5v5s to the death every single time. Why not, Atlas?
This sounds great. Implement the change. I'm going to talk to David Turley as soon as we finish
Make it
this
happen.
game. Yeah. Make it happen, David.
Please.
He'll be on it. He'll be on it straight away.
And looking at rune setups, not seeing anything too surprising. Here, we do see again G-Will going for the very safe route, so it does go barrier, which we see often solution. Also still going for Thorns to try and reduce the risk of any really all-in. Expected to be doing the same thing we saw Rascal do last time around. Play super aggressive. one thing that is interesting to me here is that Calmy went for phase rush. We have seen a ton of the Talia with first strike. Phase rush, I do think gives you a really nice amount of added safety. Does come at the cost of a little bit of burst damage, and obviously the goal generation, so snowballing might be somewhat reduced, but it's good to see some early pressure. You really want to keep this Akali down as much as possible, but CashApp is still doing a great job at continuously getting these creeps. He's getting low now, run out of pots. It's really only that Doran shield that is keeping him going right now.
Calmy throwing a big rock at those ranged minions, but it looks like these are going to be difficult for CashApp to collect. One of them with the Shuriken backflip, probably the best case scenario with about 200 health to his name. Dundun not going to be ahead by too much in this early stage of the game, and also you could imagine that Counter-Strike would have a fair bit of value here as that's what happens sometimes. You throw the rocks in the wrong direction. As similar story there as the flip. Not going to be enough. Okay, that seismic shot was very close.
Oh, but CashApp has no flash.
Yeah, now the Vault Breaker going to be coming forward and back.
Oh, good position there. If that Shuriken had hit on Calmy, might have been another solo kill for CashApp. Calmy really pushing, trying to push this lane to the absolute limit, knowing that post level 6, even though it's already somewhat dangerous, going to get even more so. Shuriken flip is still available here, so CashApp does actually have a lot of safety. Not that easy for Silver to land a flash Q here.
Oh, just barely breaking away from that
Eater's
one.
there.
Yeah, he's making his way, and that's a flash over from Sylvie as CashApp desperately wanting to get that Shroud back. He does get it. 5-point strike as well as he makes his way out. Danger here for
That was
DRX.
sketch.
They do come out relatively unscathed. I think CashApp's health bar didn't change. It was just, you know, blinking red the whole time.
That's going to be a big window for DRX. No flash for Sylvie. A lot of time invested here. Not the end of the world. We'll be able to just go back. His jungle camps are respawning now. Also, the fact that they went that aggressive does mean that CashApp is a little bit... Oh, as he gets the cancel.
Kind of knew that he was there. He goes back to his Shuriken. Fair bit of time bought here as DRX now just going to move their bottom lane towards mid. Spotted by the control ward. Might be that Calmy's going to be A-OK due to the added information. And it is just going to be a return to bottom lane for Teddy and Pweta.
Oh, and this means that CashApp actually forced to stay in lane, doesn't want to miss any minions on this wave. Does end up missing one right from the get-go, but should be able to pick up one more at least. And he really wants to get in his first component, see what he's able to pick up. But CashApp, despite all the attention, actually able to get through the lane basically unscathed, playing it on the edge, really aggressive. And only a tier here on the back for Calmy. Sylvie and Sponge see one another. But I think CashApp going to be happy with that.
Yeah.
See, outside of the Vice specifically, it is kind of tough to reliably lock down this Akali. Obviously, Dundun can, you know, slap, but it's not the best way to go about it.
Just run in there, get a big old slap. Like it. Rascal, Counter-Strike, going to be in trade for the good old Awakening. Dundun was utilizing, running forward.
They're going for drag this time.
So a bit of a trade when it comes to where the Bubs were at. It was DRX that had a bit of a monopoly on them last time around. Now Dundun turning up, going to help take down a few of those himself. No worries there at all. So Dragon for the Grubs. It's going to be the trades. Now Calmy, taking some 5-point strikes. There is the rocks, and you can see a bit of the value as CashApp takes a bit of damage as he backflips away through them.
Oh, Calmy doesn't have flash.
Oh dear. Oh, not going to be interrupted. So he'll be all right. Sponge not able to get in there with any sort of hard CC. So Calmy will have his ultimate on cooldown. Not the end of the world. Definitely better to stay alive.
Yeah, that was a close one there. If he ends up going down, it'll be a colossal win for DRX. Ultimate getting taken down is nice. Limits the impact, although I don't think that Calmy's getting out of lane anytime soon. It also means that we'll be able to have that as a tool in case of emergency to get back to lane. You do see though Calmy only sitting on a tier and I think an M-Tome right now, so really not doing that much meaningful damage just yet. Top side though, Dundun left alone. Udyr definitely a lane bully. It's just the fact that he himself is really tanky. He has a great amount of wave clear. and a great amount of base damages further augmented by the Doran's ring, so he just keeps firing storms at you.
Yeah.
To kind of sit there and take it. And Rascal said, okay, fine, I will just take it, I guess. Just went for the call, trying to eventually cash that out. And thus far, very different look here in this game number 2 compared to the early dominance we saw from DRX in the previous game.
Yeah. He's very therapeutic. Watching Dundun just eviscerate minion wave after minion wave. Just throwing his circle around. Gets another one. Look at him go. Lovely to see it. Rascal just trying his very best to deny a plate if he can. And this is kind of to be expected, I think, from DRX in this early stages. Okay, Sponge could be in trouble. Bubble going to come down. Doesn't quite find Sylvia. Cease and desist comes in. Jiwoo going to be the first one to come up as Sponge does survive. Letter, of course, helping him out there as Satav just going to 1 versus 3. Not sure about that one, as Teddy is going to turn up as well. The culling, fair bit of damage. Sylvie finds right the edge of the Vault Breaker, forcing the flash out from Teddy. DRX going to back away. Nongshim feeling real feisty at the moment.
And Nongshim definitely going to feel better about that exchange there, because they are the ones that only had to invest Peter's heal. As Dundun did not back, whereas Rascal did, but he doesn't seem to care whatsoever.
Not too worried about it. As, yeah, the Grandmasters might be utilized, and Rascal just says, I don't have enough.
I'm sorry!
I can't counter this. And Satav desperately trying to do what he can. Calling on a lot of mana, but not going to go in on the backflip.
Man, that early scrim is actually, I think, quite big, because that was an initial mistake from Nongshim, throwing way too much into his Zinzao with ult. Really trying to burst him down, which, guys, it's not going to work. Jiwoo invents barrier for a trade there.
Interesting maneuver. Barrier doesn't have the longest cooldowns, though. I kind of like using it a little bit more willy-nilly. As Dundun carrying some circles towards his top lane. And we'll deal with this wave that is crashing forward. See whether Rascal can become that split push threat we're expecting. And see what Dundun's going to put together. There is going to be added along to the build. Did he actually build a Haunting Guise?
He built a Haunting Guise, yeah. I'm like... So that is...
Is he just going to be Leandri's?
So I imagine it will be Riftmaker, because that actually makes a decent amount of sense on Udyr, but...
Maybe I am back in 2014.
Maybe he goes Leandri's into, like, full tank? You know, Demonic Embrace is gone, but Dundun's dreams are not.
No, they're not. I'd love to see that, because that's the problem with Udyr at the moment, is that you're not really able to do very much.
And Dundun sees that, he's like, I have a solution for that.
Yeah,
I imagine it'd be Riftmaker into a type of bruisery build.
If you're going to throw a burning circle at people, and then it actually burns them, like, I mean...
Yeah, but, you know, the stats on Riftmaker are really good. I think the item is somewhat overtuned, and Udyr will stay in fights for the maximum amount of time. Maybe it's just the only guy's tech, and he just builds tank outside of that. Don't go in on Xin. We've learned this lesson.
Indeed. Well, Sponge is going to go in on Xin. And Rascal's going to join him there as well. Dundun in a little bit of trouble here as the Udyr is going down low. That is going to be the first kill, but it's traded immediately. Sylvie goes down as well. 2 for Rascal as Teddy turns up, but he's got a few extra enemies there than he would like. Seismic Shove doesn't find him. Teddy will be able to walk his way out. Grub's going to go over to DRX, and that is going to be 3 apiece. No one with an advantage on the Kevin.
All right, brother. Goodbye. See you later, Warren. Thanks for coming in.
DRX
Appreciate it.
Able to get Rascal out of the hole that he was put in by Dundun in that 1v1. Going to be getting a very, very nice base off once he's actually allowed to leave. Dundun did immediately TP back to his lane, and will be on his way to try and get as much done as possible. With that Codex pickup, feeling good about the Riftmaker. Would assume that is what is going to happen, but we'll see. Maybe Dundun has something else planned at this point. I would not doubt the man. Big window for DRX when it comes to denying the Void stacks, but Nongshim is able to pick up a dragon, and we get to the new Infernal Rift.
Hey, there we go. Get a whole bunch of fire raining out of people and stuff like that. This is going to be fun.
You can run fast on Infernal now as well. It's not a Cloud exclusive anymore.
Okay, that's really cool.
Just have to play the minigame.
So we've doubled the amount of Cloud potential. I love 2024, man. 2014 used to be my favorite year.
No more.
But now Now it's 2024. 10 years in separation. And it took 10 years to find my favorite year once again. All right, Sylvie going to take down the Gromp. Still a fair bit of time before we have the buff sharing situation. 13 on the clock. 1 minute left on these plates. DRX just looking to clear out vision. See who's going to be able to pick up the first Infernal Drake. 1 dragon apiece. Not going to be that monopoly set up by Nongshim in game number 1. They're just wandering past these turrets. And so the Leandri's build is the, that's the solo queue special at the moment. It's just Leandri's full tank, like Adaptive Tone, Frozen Heart, things like that. As we check out the replay.
Yeah, we're taking another look here, and really big is that Sponge actually hits Dundun there, so he gets the gap close as another fight.
Tidal Wave going to connect onto 2 here towards bottom side. Great bubble onto Jiwoo. Sponge dives in. Crescent Guard going to be there to keep him safe, but they're not going to be able to find anyone on the back end of it, although they do instill some fear into Nongshim. Shuriken backflip connects there. Satab can't wait this one out, but no. Sylvie in the area. Satab going to hold on to this one. Not sure about that there, Call Me, as he goes into his Shroud. Satab going to be A-OK.
I also love that Satab is playing the DRX Kali skin.
Yeah, right.
Actually a cute detail. And really big there, I think, is that they were, Nongshim was looking to make a play towards that bot side with the ultimate. As yeah, you pick up the Cinders, you get a little bit of ability haste, and you get the immediate speed up. The ability haste, I think, is fairly negligible, but I do like the minigame. And then you can also you can win them from your opponents if you kill them, which I think is fun.
Yeah, it's like, what was that was the priest ability. You used to be able to get feathers if you picked up on the ground and they gave you movement speed.
There you go.
That was pretty cool. Good old World of Warcraft. Satab gonna find the backflip onto Sylvie, but isn't going to follow it because that would mean certain death. Dundun might also just say that even sticking around there is going to be enough. As burning. Riftmaker is actually the completion here from Dundun. So a bit of Dundun tech is going to be employed. Of course, I should have just trusted you, Chronicler, just knowing the ways of the Dundun when it comes to item completion.
Yeah, it's going to take, I think, in general, a while for everyone to get used to all the new build paths and items and everything. I had to like triple check as well to see what Dundun was doing. I don't pretend to know what Dundun is thinking at any given point in time. What we do see, though, is something very reminiscent of last game, where the mid lane is seemingly Jiwoo, that right now is not even sitting on a single item, is playing very far forward, very optimistic. Also do note, and I think Teddy realized, last game, like with Voltaic, Cyclo Sword, and Rapid Fire, you are literally forced to win the game on that spike, which they didn't, right? And then outside of that, I think the Lucians didn't have that much value. Obviously, he's still not loved up from first, but that alone is not enough. So now going with Stormrazor, I imagine Collector is going to be a follow-up at some point as well. Go for a build with a little bit more longevity and lethality, which is crazy because it's Collector, but in the context of the game, I do think it makes sense. Storm Surge first here as well for Satab.
Yeah.
Really identifying what is going on in terms of item power of the current patch. Do want to note though, Call Me actually not only going for only his what's called the mana item. There you go, Archangels, but also sitting on 160 CS.
Yeah, he's just kind of
well fed, as is Dundun, but he's Udyr, so that does make sense to me.
Yeah, he's just hoovering up waves. He's throwing fire circles at them, and they are going goodbye. Now has a Warden's Mail, so it's going to be Riftmaker into tank. And I kind of respect it. Sponge moving on up. He has his Titanic Hydra. I imagine the Sundered Sky going to be coming in next. The Bruiser Wombo combo, and something that Xin really makes fantastic use of. I love this. This trade pattern of walk up, have circle, Rascal has to walk away, and then if he jumps on you, have circle again, Rascal has to walk away.
And I wonder if Sylvie and Dundun both are going for Frozen Heart, because I do think Frozen Heart is like monstrously under or overstated, undervalued as of right now. Satab
is in a little bit of a rough
that's rough.
situation. Has to press his R button. It's a little bit dangerous. Perfect execution going to be used just to get back to a minion wave. And that means that Jiwoo going to be sitting pretty for the next little while until that R button's back up off cooldown again. This Kali is going to be very, very useful at eliminating these squishy threats in the later stages, but if they keep getting key cooldowns out of her, it makes it more and more difficult. Dundon moving towards the top side of the map to stop this Jax split push. His Trinity Force is now done, and now we're ghosting. All right, Dundon, you've got a long way to run for Rascal to be able to get out of this one. See who's going to be able to win this. His teleport to come in. That's one way of dealing with it. So I don't know whether he would have survived if he had to walk that entire distance. And he's still pretty happy to go aggressive 1 versus 2 as Nongshim, they're going to park the Rift Herald in the outer turret. Tidal Wave to fly forward. Only going to get knocked up once again as they're continuing the siege. Seismic Shove going wide. Quite finding Spudge, but it was very, very close. You can see on the minimap here that...
Sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
This game better not be like another 40 minutes, dude. I'll get really annoyed.
Initially, as TB comes in, Rascal.
Okay, Rascal's revenge. As we're looking for it, and he walks back towards the turret. There we go.
It's not a great revenge.
No, it wasn't.
Is it even a revenge if it fails? It's Rascal.
Might need another revenge. As he flashes, does Leap Strike out of the way of the Seismic Shove. Nicely done. Let's see whether he can get some revenge from the thing that happened after the initial revenge that wasn't very revenging.
This hasn't died yet, so I guess it's revenge for lost game.
Yeah, or for just the fact that Dundon got aggressive on him in that top lane.
Yeah, no,
that's what I was sort of saying.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I like it. I'm sure there's some vengeance that we can get to it.
That's what League of Legends is all about.
Dundon, I think the minions did something to him previously. That's where his vengeance is going.
Okay.
DRX have also seemingly given up
Yeah.
trying to...
I'm not gonna be able to finish this. I'm gonna get off.